before we start, I got a sponsor. So we're just gonna do that real quick.
I just want to mention Ana Luisa Jewelry yet again. I love working with them. From the way their jewelry is created, from the way it is designed, Ana Luisa Jewelry is definitely high quality and long lasting, and for reasonable prices. Their company is definitely earth friendly and does take the environment very seriously. One great thing about them too is that all their items come in fabric bags. So the first item that I got is the TM medium gold hoop earrings, which retail to be about $49 and are the perfect sized hoop earrings that you could definitely wear every single day, and they are my everyday earrings. I've worn them more times than I can count by now, and I'm just absolutely in love with them. The second piece that I got, which is the earrings that I'm wearing right now, are the Michelle earrings, and that retails to be about $79. With these earrings, they are the perfect size statement earrings because they can show very well on camera or in photos. You can wear it with your hair up or down, and it's very unique as well. I rarely, or I have never seen a design like this, so it's always great to have some unique earrings in hand. So last but not least is the Isadora necklace, and this necklace is definitely my favorite necklace of all time. It retails to be about $99, and it comes with 3 chains, and I'm also wearing this necklace as well, and I think it just elevates any outfit that I put on. Like as of right now, I'm just wearing a simple brown shirt with a low V, and this necklace just really adds a little something extra to it. But also it goes with any type of season as well. You can wear a turtleneck or an open shirt with it. It will just look absolutely nice, and I think wearing a turtleneck with layered necklace is a look. So all 3 of these pieces are absolutely beautiful and shine through and through. The quality is definitely unwavering, and the way they're created is definitely a giant plus. And what this company stands for and their mission is really admirable, and I just absolutely love Ana Luisa Jewelry. But of course, everybody loves deals. I mean, who does not? And with Black Friday coming up, they are having special deals. And if you want to know more about that, I do have the link down below in my description box for you. All right, now time to get back to the video. I live and breathe flare pants. I own them. I'm obsessed with them. I can't get rid of them. It's only reasonable to make my own flare pants, but the thing is, I have absolutely no idea how to make them. But we'll see how it goes. We are first gonna start off with a piece of fabric of your choice. My fabric is 46 inches wide, and I didn't show this part, but it was about 35 inches long. Anyways, we get that fabric and fold it in half, having the ugly side facing you. And then we just put down our flare jeans of choice. It's folded in half, of course. Now we just outline the shape of the flare jeans. You can use pins or pencils. I use both for ultimate accuracy. Once the tracing is down, we grab the pants from the crotch area and flip it like so. For this step, we just repeat what we did earlier with the tracing. As you can see, I'm definitely cutting it close. Speaking of cutting, that is the next step. Simply cut out the outlines you created, and this is the most crucial part, so be careful and always leave a bit of extra room when cutting as well. The waist came to be about 7.5 inches. The inseam, I believe, is 10.5 inches. The crotch area is about 3 inches. The knee area is 8 inches. And finally, the flared area is 10.5 inches. And the entire length of the pants I made to be about 46 inches. For this step, we simply sew this area right here and only this area. And of course, we gotta do the same with the other cutout. And now we sew, and I use a straight stitch, but a zigzag stitch works as well. Once done, you can open it up, and finally, you're kind of able to see the pants coming to life. So we open up both pant legs and stack one on top of the other, having the ugly side facing you. Pin it all in place nice and sturdy, because the next step will be sewing down along the legs. So we'll be sewing a long line down the outer part of the pants and then sewing a seemingly shorter line in the inner part of the legs. Hopefully that makes sense. For the sewing, I definitely use a zigzag stitch here to allow extra stretch when putting it on. And this is how it looks once finished with the sewing. I tried making the seams as close to the edge as possible, which will make my pants a little loose, which is what I kind of want. Up next, I'm just sewing the seams on the bottom of my pants where the flare is, and whenever I sew seams, I always double roll, then pin in place, so it creates a nice clean seam like this. The basics of my pants is finished, but just to be sure, I overlap my regular jeans onto my fabric ones, and everything seemed good, but I want to bring in the waist a little more, so I just pinned slanted lines on the waist area, and that part I'll be sewing along those pins like so. Now my waist area is 13 inches, which is perfect. You can cut off the excess fabric, but I kept mine on. You can just sew the seams on the waist and be done, but I wanted a more clean look, so now I'm adding on a waistband.
The fabric I'm using is 5 inches wide and 28 inches long, which is just long enough to wrap around my pants waist. For the waistband, you just grab the piece of fabric with the ugly side facing you and line it across the edge of the pants waist. Then just pin that in place, making sure to leave a gap in that side because that's where I'll be inserting the zipper. But for the other side, I'm going to continue wrapping it around my waist, carefully pinning the edges as straight as possible, and once finished, the placement should look similar to this. Again, leaving a gap for this orangey yellow zipper that honestly fit the color scheme of my pants pretty well. Now we sew on the very edge of the waist area all around. I know sewing a straight line around could be hard, but it doesn't have to be perfect. I certainly messed up a few times, but it was well worth it. This is my finished sewing job, and when you open it up, it looks something like this. Now we fold over the waistband fabric and connect that to the original waist of the pants once more. Flipping your pants inside out makes it a lot easier, so that's what I did. Now we just sew along those edges once more, and whatever color thread you choose for this part will show on the outside of the pants, so I'm definitely recommend using a matching thread. And now we just sew away. I'm using a straight stitch for this part, and this is how it came out. Now for the side we left exposed, it's time to seam rip to make room for the zipper. I am in no way a pro at installing zippers, and I'm definitely not telling you to follow my method, but this is how I did it. I just fold the sides of the fabric onto the edge of the zipper, trying to put it as close to the teeth as possible, then I just hand stitch it. I'm doing the same to the other sides, just folding it close to the teeth and making the fabric lay as flat as possible, and this is how I'm hand sewing it. After sewing the left side of the zipper first, I'm now just conjoining the seams at the very bottom together to hide the bottom of the zipper. And then I make my way back up using the same chaotic stitching. Once it's secure, my zipper came out looking like this. Not so professional, but not too shabby either. I love zippers even though it takes extra time to install one, I know. But it honestly makes it look so much more polished. Alright, so this is how the rest of my seams came out. And finally, the finished product of my brand new flared pants. This is the final result. For my first time making pants with no instructions, I'm honestly very pleased with how it came out. I'm really happy I added the waistband and zipper. It makes it that much more secure and finished, if that makes sense. The pants legs are a bit long. I'm 5'4" for reference, and I honestly forget I'm that height. Sometimes I swear I'm 5'6", but no biggie. I'll just wear taller platforms or whatever. But yeah, the pants came out really cute, and the pattern adds that 70s touch that I've been obsessing over. I just paired the pants with a brown long sleeve from Zara and a headband I made out of the scrap material. Tell me what you think of these pants, and hopefully you like them as much as I do. Now here are some final words. Want to say really fast, make sure to check out my description box down below for Luisa jewelry, and a friendly reminder, Black Friday is coming up, so if you want a really good deal, Black Friday definitely is the day to do it. And yeah, I just want to chime on back in one last time to say thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video.